So welcome to today's public speaking class. So we are actually dealing with the story building as the skill for this month. Okay. So last class, do you all remember what you narrated?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, the emotional story that touched your heart. Okay, you all came up with a lot of emotional stories that happened in real life, or you wrote stories and you came. Okay, all that was very nice. This time, there is a twist. Okay, the thing is, you're going to retell a familiar moral story, but with a different ending. Okay, all of us know so many moral stories that have been transferred for ages. Okay, your grandmas would have told your moms would have told you the same story, the same moral. Okay, but why can't we people think out of box thinking? Okay, what if this happens like this? Okay, so அந்த மாதிரி இருந்துச்சுன்னா அப்ப என்ன நடக்கும் அப்படின்றது. அப்போ this will actually create you, I mean, this will make you to think beyond your box, beyond your limits. Okay. In a topic why I gave was, I want you all of you to have that creative thinking in the stories. Okay. Not just read what is there in the textbook or what is there in the storybooks and come and narrate. Okay. So this also is very important for the kids like you. Okay, so out of box thinking, okay, imagination will develop, and more importantly, you get to understand that original moral so well. Okay, that original moral you understood. Now you are going to rethink that. Okay, so all of this is going to happen because of this topic. Okay, so I'm just waiting for you all to come up with different moral stories, different twists. But there is one more twist. Okay, I'm going to switch on a timer today, because you have to finish both the stories within 3 minutes. Both stories not necessary. You can tell the story with the different ending itself, or you can tell the original story, come up with the next story. But make sure you are telling it within 3 minutes. Okay? So I'm going to switch on the timer. Once the timer gets over, after 3 minutes, you will have to stop. Okay? Which means you have to be very quick in delivering your story. Understood?
Yes.
Okay, so we have got two twists. One is the twist in the moral, another one is time duration. Because we have to keep up with the time. Okay, when you go for speeches, extempore speeches and all, debates and all that, that time limit will always be there. So we will start practicing the time limit from this class. Okay? It's okay. It is just the first class. So if you're not able to correctly finish, you will have to start practicing that from next classes. Okay? Shall we start? Yes. First one. Who got first?
Good evening, everyone. My name is Lakshna, and today I'm going to tell a story called The Fairy and the Woodcutter. One day, a woodcutter was cutting wood near the river. His axe fell into the river, and the woodcutter sat by the river and cried. When a fairy came from the river and asked, "Why are you crying?" The woodcutter said, My axe fell into the river. Please, can you help me? The fairy went into the river and came with a golden axe. The woodcutter said, No, this is not my axe. The fairy went again and came out with a silver axe. The woodcutter said, No, this is not my axe. Again. The third time the fairy came out with an iron axe. The woodcutter said happily that, Yes, this is my axe, thank you. The fairy asked, What are you going to do with this? Sorry. The fairy gave the 3 axes to the woodcutter for his kindness and honesty. The fairy asked, What are you going to do with these 3 axes? The woodcutter said, I am going to donate this to homeless people so that they can have the basic necessities that they need. The fairy blessed the man, and the man had a happy life. Thank you.
First chance to speak after many days. Okay, so probably she's the only one who likes to speak always first. Okay, that is different. Daksha's known for it. Okay, so you also want to speak first. Okay, so next time that first chit paper I'm going to give it to you. Okay, let us see. Okay, so she told the exact story, the same story of fairy and the woodcutter, but then she just twisted the story. It was not twisting, she just added more to it. I could say only that. It was not completely a different ending, right? The woodcutter went and told that he wanted to give this the cutter to the poor people so that they could use it and work. Okay, but the ultimate, just imagine the story. He is dropping his own the cutter into the river. He needs it back for his life, no? Why all of a sudden, after getting it from the river, he will give it to the poor people? There is something missing. Can you get it? Okay. It was, he dropped it by mistake. Okay, which means he needs it back. Okay. How all of a sudden, if he gets it back, he will give it to the poor?
No.
What is the explanation?
He will have his sex. The gold and silver actually he will give.
Oh, okay. That is what. I got it, probably I got it wrong. He's getting only his axe. He's not getting the gold and silver. Okay, fine. So he's giving that. That sounds to be a very good one. Okay, so he using the gold and silver and helping, giving it to the others, not using it by himself. Okay, good one, good one. Next, 2.
To all, I'm going to tell about a story with a different ending. So there is a moral story named The Greedy Hen. There was 2 hens living in a village, and suddenly one hen saw the diamonds in the road, like people left it over there by mistake or lost it, and it saw and took it and kept it in its spot. And then suddenly another hen with her was never greedy and was helping others, so it told to never take things that doesn't belongs with you and it's useless anyways. And it didn't listen to the hen, so the greedy hen took the diamonds and jewelries and placed it in its nets and fed its chicks. And suddenly after that, their chicks died, and the other hen that told the advice told, look what happened right now. But what if the ending was like this? It took the gems, but it helped the poor.
Sanjana, yeah. So there was a hen who took gems, diamond gem, okay, from the road, from the streets, okay, and it wanted to give it to.
No, it basically saw the gems and the diamonds in the road who lost it. And then suddenly picked it up and thought it was
The gems, and instead of selling it for the greedy purpose, it changed its mind. Okay, and first it fed to the babies, and all the babies died. Okay, so instead of that, what could have happened is it could have taken those gems, sold it in the market, got money, and helped the poor. Okay, so yes, good imaginative story, short and crisp. Okay, you could have elaborated it a bit, no? Like you still had time. Okay, but okay, good imagination. Yeah, next one.
I am speaking about a story. The story name is The Kind Monkey. The kind bird. One day, a bird saw a poor monkey in the street, and the bird helped the monkey. The bird gave the monkey some fruits, and the bird helped the monkey.
Yes, what happened next? Bird helped the monkey. What happened next?
The bird
It gave fruits. Then what happened?
Then the bird and the monkey become friends. Thank you.
Confident way today. Okay, so the kind bird who came and helped the poor monkey by giving fruits. But but then you were not able to, they became friends. Okay, so what is the moral of the story? What is the twist? Okay, here the thing is you're supposed to come up with a moral story and then tell what if that that ending doesn't happen. How it will end? Your imagination. That I couldn't find in your story. It was not a proper ending. Okay, story proper end agala. You should work little more. Okay, okay, practice well and then only you can speak in a confident way. Okay, better luck next time.
Good evening, everyone. I'm going to talk about a familiar story with different ending. The story name is The Hare and the Tortoise. In a sunny meadow, a hare and a tortoise decided to a race. The tortoise was walking very slow, but the hare ran very fast and approached a steep hill. The hare stopped and saw the tortoise was struggling. Instead of laughing, the hare helped the tortoise to reach top of the hill, and then they crossed finish line together. All the animals cheered and said, "Teamwork is the real speed." Moral of the story: being kind and friendly is greater than victory. Thank you.
Your speech and your storytelling today. Very confident she was. Okay, so look at the way she spoke. Okay, very. It's a good improvement. Okay, keep it up. Very confident, and the hare and the tortoise story. You all know where both of them they go for a race, and the tortoise will be very slow. The hare will be very faster. But thinking it is very fast, it'll just feel okay. I can just take rest, and then I can resume. Okay, because even then the tortoise is going to be slow. But that is the story that we all know. But Dhamika came up with a different out-of-box thinking. Okay, her thinking was too kind. Okay, she said, okay, the tortoise, instead of running very fast, it came and helped. The rabbit.
I wish to underline.
Yeah.
Hey, need a hand?
Okay. Fine. So it is offering a helping hand to the tortoise. Okay. So both of them are now running together. They are finishing the line together, and both are becoming friends. Okay. So at the end, all the other the friends who are seeing the race, they are telling kindness is only going to be the victory. Okay. It is not the tortoise or the hare, or it is not the one who is slow or one who is faster. Okay. Kindness, the friendship is only ultimate victory. Okay. I totally loved it. Good one. Good.
Thank you. Good evening, everyone. Today, I'm going to tell a familiar story with a different ending. Once upon a time, in a deep jungle, there lived many animals. All the animals had planned for a sports day. The animals entered their names into different games: cricket, football, and many others. When the annual day approached, they all started practicing, and the big day came. Animals played cricket, football, dodgeball, and many other things. The last competition was the marathon. What everything surprised all the animals is a rabbit was the competitor of a tortoise in the marathon. The tortoise was very slow and the rabbit was fast. When the rabbit had covered 5 kilometers, the tortoise had just taken 10 steps. The rabbit thought it was very fast and thought to take a nap. Then suddenly, it remembered of its grandfather's story when he was in a marathon and took rest and lost the race. So the rabbit took his phone and set a 30-minute alarm and slept. Tring! The alarm rang and the rabbit started running again. After a few kilometers, the rabbit faced a few root problems. In the other side, the tortoise was also facing some root problems. So the tortoise smartly took out his phone and put the GPS and was dreaming that he would win the race. While he was about to reach the finish line, he was not aware that he was near a lake. Splash! He fell into the water. And until he was out, the rabbit had crossed the finish line and won the race. Moral of the story: if you think that you're front, sometimes you may lose. Thank you.
it was a entirely what to say. It was like a professional storyteller telling the story. I enjoyed it. Okay, it was very, very, very confident. Okay, see, she told the complete story and she narrated the old moral as a dream. Okay, and then she put all the Gen Z technology that she knew. Okay, because she proved she's a Gen Z kid. Okay, she got up sound of the alarm ringing, ring. Okay, all that will actually captivate the audience. Okay, the ups and downs in your speeches. Okay, it is jumping into the water, splash. Okay, the use of such words will really captivate the audience. Very nice, very nice. Okay, all the latest technology, and finally, it was a very proper ending. Okay, I really love the moral, the twist, and out of box thinking was too great. Okay, you have brought in the entire the current technology into your story. Okay, thank you. Do you write stories?
It's not the same.
You only wrote it. Great. Okay, somebody edited and gave, or you wrote it and just spoke it as you wrote. Okay, very nice, beautiful. Okay, I would love to see your writings one day. Okay, bring it. Yes.
A story about tortoise, rabbit and the tortoise. Rabbit and tortoise had a race. The race started and rabbit jumped very fast. Tortoise was very slow and rabbit took a rest. That time, tortoise overtook rabbit and in the finishing line. The moral of the story is slow and steady wins the race. This is the old moral of the story. We can listen to the Gen Alpha story. When rabbit woke up, he realized he was in rest. And he took the short route and finished the race first. The new moral of the story is
You wanted to tell the old moral first.
the old moral of the old saying is slow and steady wins the race. Clever and smart work is the new living. Thank you.
I can see the sweat of your hand in the mic. Entire mic. Sweat. Relax. Okay? They are all your friends. Relax. Your panic is seen in the face. Okay? Don't show that. Be calm. Okay? I'm calm. You're doing well. Okay? So, good one. Tortoise and the hare story. The old moral was explained clearly. Okay? Then, again, Gen Z kid was... Gen Alpha kid is coming. Okay, Gen Alpha kid is okay. Somehow I have to finish the race. இந்த ரூட்ல போனா என்ன ஷார்ட் ரூட்ல போனா என்ன சோ அதனால I pick up the short route. That is what you do in skating also. அப்படியா? That cannot be considered a race. No, race means they have a defined path. Okay, when you are in the ground, that rink only you have to run. No, that is why that is how running race will also be. You can't take a different path and go and stand in the ending line. Okay, but it was little funnier, but actual thing, this is not possible, no? The race means you have to follow the race line. Okay, you can't take up a different path and go.
That is foul.
Foul. That is foul. So, yeah, but I totally agree the way you narrated. Okay, it was good out of box thinking, confident. And also I love the new models. Clever and smart work is the new living. Okay, that is how we have to survive now. Okay, smart work only will survive. Okay, good one. Okay, but always be calm. Okay, your panic is seen in the face. Don't have that. Okay, your audience should not judge that you're actually shivering in your body. I mean, you're with it. Okay, your audience shouldn't judge that. Okay, yes.
Good evening everyone, my name is Shanvi. Now I am going to talk about story about lost ending descent. Fox and the Crane. One day, Fox was One day, Fox was eating dinner. She's not sure anyone. Suddenly, after finishing the dinner, she eat fish. After finishing eat the fish, bone, small piece of bone go to in eat, and anyone is not helping. So she get one idea. Crane is having long mouth. So foxes go to crane, and crane is taken a bone, and crane is asked the fish, and fox was given to crane. Thank you.
This story is the old story or the story that you imagined and told now? Okay, fox and the crane. Fox is having its dinner and the board is getting stuck. Okay, so it is nobody is going helping, and it is going and asking help from the crane. And what is crane doing?
Crane is helped to take the bone.
Okay, what is the moral?
We should help everyone.
We should help everyone. Okay, good. As a story, I liked what you told. Okay, but here what I expected was you have to tell a familiar story with a different twist. Okay, you didn't say the old story. Okay, I couldn't get where the moral of the story is being changed. You could have highlighted the old story and then told what happened in the new. I couldn't find any connection between the old story and the new story. You didn't say the old story at all. It was altogether a new story, right? Okay, so, but for this age, your confidence level of narrating a story was very good. Okay, yeah, keep it.
Hi, my name is Lakshita. I'm going to talk about a familiar story with a different ending. One day, a mouse was very bored, and then the mouse saw a lion sleeping. The mouse was bored, so the mouse climbed the lion and then was playing like a slide. The lion woke up and then was about to eat the mouse. The mouse pleaded and then asked, "I will help you when you need help from me." One day the lion was about to get some food. From the river, and then it was about to get fish. The mouse was clever and then told the lion the river was very deep and then the lion could die. Thank you.
I wanted to tell the original lion in the mouse story in a different way. Okay, the lion was asleep, the mouse came and mouse was disturbing the lion. Okay, now the lion wanted to eat. It went near a pond, but the mouse came and saved the lion. That's it. Okay, so it wasn't a twist. It wasn't a twist, it wasn't a different moral. Was it a different moral or the same one?
I don't have to think of the moral.
So I felt the ending was not clear. Okay, it is just like the replica of the old story. Okay, the old story, the lion is getting stuck in the net. Here, the mouse is helping by not allowing the lion to get jump into the pond. Okay, so both are like there's a mouse is coming to save the lion. Okay, so I didn't find a different ending. Okay, and there were too many gaps in your story narration. Okay, don't leave such gaps. Okay, you are a budding speaker. Okay, speak in a confident way. Have the points in your mind. Okay, so when you're telling, be confident of what your next point is. Don't leave too much spaces. It will keep your audience bored. It will leave them bored. They'll not listen to you then. Okay, so work on that. Okay, good one, good one. Next.
Hi, I'm going to tell about the different ending story. I'm going to say a name your story, Gingerbread and Fox. Once upon a time, there was a gingerbread granny made. Then the gingerbread spread fully, and the gingerbread ran away and ran away. And they come back granny, and the grandfather asked, "Where are you going, dear?" And the granny don't answer and run away and run away. And the granny runs, and first the hen goes back, and the cow goes back. Next, the sheep goes back. Then two animals go back, and the fourth animal dog goes back. And there was a deep water. The gingerbread don't know how to swim. And he saw a fox. Then the fox, "Can you help me?" the gingerbread asked. And the fox, "Yes, I can help you to swim." Then he sat on his tail, and the fox gone. And the fox said, "Gingerbread, gingerbread, come into my back." And the gingerbread come into back, and the fox said, "Gingerbread, gingerbread, come into my head." And last, the head was so deep, the water was so deep, and the fox, "Gingerbread, gingerbread, come to my nose." And the fox come out, and he's trying to eat them. Then he tried to eat them, but the bird take them. And the gingerbread tried to escape because the bird trying to eat. And the bird lived down, and the gingerbread escaped. Moral of the story. Moral of the story. Moral of the story. Don't cheat others. Thank you.
Was it a story that you read from a book, or it is your own story?
Old story. I will sing TV that all.
You saw this very same story in the TV. Okay.
I love that story.
Okay. I love the tone of your narration, because always I say you have a very melody tone. Okay. Whenever you speak, it is like a singing. Okay. But when it comes to story, you have to really speak on those dialogues clearly, right? I couldn't follow many of the dialogues that you said, and the complete plot was quite confusing for me. Okay, from where did the bird come from? What are the animals saying? You kept telling something the animals were all telling. I couldn't really make out what the animals were trying to tell. Okay, so be clear with what you say. Okay, the story is quite confusing. Okay, the plot was not clear. Okay, so from next time, work on it. Okay, it needs practice, which clearly shows practice was missing. Okay, yes.
Good evening, my name is Nitiksha. The Fox and the Grapes. One day, a hungry fox saw a branch of grapes high on a tree. The fox jumped and tried to reach the grapes, but it could not. The fox jumped again and again, but he could not reach the grapes. Finally, he felt tired and went saying, "These grapes are sour anyway." As well, all know the ending. So now I am going to change the ending as per my wish. So now the fox jumped again, and the fox didn't feel sad. He jumped again and again, he didn't feel tired or sad, but he thought, I should do in another way. And moral, never give up. Do in another way. Thank you.
Fox and the Grape story. Okay. Ritisha, listen, relax. Okay. So first one is you started off in a very confident way. You told the entire story, the old story, very clearly. That I understood. Okay. But there were too many pauses in between. You were thinking a lot. Okay. That shouldn't be there for a good speaker. Okay. You have to remember what is the next point and go ahead. Okay. Writing it on a paper, memorizing. If you forget, you have to put in your own words and speak. No, you will be knowing the story. No, story then. Why you are trying to get the same words that you wrote in the notebook? That is why you are lagging. The time lag is there. Okay, you can put your own words and speak. That is okay. Okay, grammatical mistakes will come down. Okay, but gradually you will improve. Okay, creatively you can speak. Next. You told the new ending was the fox wanted to try another way of getting that grapes. Okay, but you didn't tell what another way it used to get the grapes. Yes.
The next day, the fox bring a stick to the cave with a long stick and shook the vine and ate the sweet grapes and got happy.
Oh.
That line I knew.
That line was the very important line. That is what I expected. Another means. What was the another way he tried to grab the grapes? That you didn't convey. Okay. So remember the gist of the story. Speak it from within. Okay, don't try to get the exact lines that you wrote on the notebook. Okay. You can speak by your own. Okay, feel relaxed. You can't get exactly the same words that you wrote on the notebook. அப்படி யாராலையும் பேச முடியாது. Okay, நீங்க உங்களுக்கு ஸ்டோரி தெரியும்ல? Just speak from within. Okay, words தப்பானா பரவாயில்ல. We will improve. Okay, it will gradually improve. But a good try. Today the preparation was lagging. Do you agree? Yes. Next.
Good evening everyone. My name is Rakshita. Today I am going to tell a story with a different ending. The story name is The Monkeys and the Cap Seller. One day, in a small village, there was a cap seller who was selling different caps. One day, he gone to the nearby village and sold the caps. After some time, he felt tired and sat under a banyan tree and slept. After waking up, he saw the basket. The basket was empty. And he looked up. The monkeys took the caps and the cap seller asked the monkeys to put down the caps, but the monkeys didn't. After some time, he got an idea and took his hat from his head and showed to the monkeys and told, "Hey, you monkeys, please copy me." He took his cap and showed in the right direction and left direction. Lastly, he put his cap down and the monkeys put the cap down and the cap seller got his caps. Thank you. The moral of the story is, do not steal other things. One day they would get the time to steal. Thank you.
Monkey and the cap seller. The famous monkey and the cap seller story, which we all have heard from our childhood. Okay, so you told the story in a very, very confident way. I loved it. Okay, there were no pauses. You were too confident in your storytelling. But here, the question is, you have to retell the story with a different ending. Was there a different ending? You told me exactly the same story, right? I was waiting, expecting you to tell some other different ending.
Now only I thought a new moral.
New moral, that is what I expected.
Every problem has a solution.
As a solution, okay. It is the moral for the same old story. Story ending, I wanted it to be twisted. Okay, you have to retell the same story with a different ending. But your ending is just the same as the old story, right? You should understand what the topic really means before coming here. Okay? But it was confident. The way you told was very confident. But you didn't stick to the topic. Okay? Yes. So all of you have completed.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.